6 April Fool's pranks that went horribly wrong. 1. A comical case of mistaken mariticide. Susan Hudson, a resident of Kingsport, Tennessee, decided to play a prank on her sister on April Fool's Day 2013. Hudson thought it would be funny to call her sister and pretend that she had committed a serious crime, claiming that she had shot her husband and was in the process of cleaning up the aftermath. Susan Hudson's April Fool's prank went horribly wrong when her sister called another family member and someone reported the news to the police. Soon after receiving a tip about a possible murder, police surrounded the Hudson's home and put Hudson in handcuffs for the murder of her husband. Hudson then had to explain to police that it was meant to be an April Fool's Day joke on her sister. Her husband returned later, alive and well, so the police let her go. 2. A local news producer has a volcanic idea. WNAC-TV Boston news producer Homer Silly's April Fool's prank in 1980 caused a lot of confusion and concern among viewers who believed the news segment to be real. The segment featured footage of the Great Blue Hill with superimposed images of lava and flames, accompanied by a report claiming that the hill had become an active volcano. The prank resulted in several calls to emergency services and prompted a statement from the Milton Fire Department clarifying that there was no volcanic activity on the hill. 3. A Hooters waitress is suckered by Yoda. Jody Berry's experience with the Hooters sales contest in 2001 is a prime example of an April Fool's prank gone wrong. After winning the contest and being promised a new Toyota, Berry was instead given a toy Yoda, which she considered to be a breach of contract and fraudulent misrepresentation. Berry later filed a lawsuit against the restaurant, settled in 2002 for a sum that permitted her, in the words of her lawyer, to pick out whatever type of Toyota she wants. 4. A radio station taps the area water supply for humor. Val St. John and Scott Fish's April Fool's prank in 2013 caused a lot of concern among listeners in the Fort Myers area. The hosts broadcasted a warning that dihydrogen monoxide, which is the scientific name for water, was coming out of faucets in the area and could be harmful if ingested. The prank prompted several calls to local authorities and led to a statement from the Lee County Utilities Department reassuring residents that the water was safe to drink. The hosts later apologized for the prank, acknowledging that it had caused unnecessary worry and confusion. 5. The free train ride that ended in a riot. In 1957, a radio station in Chicago announced an April Fool's Day prank involving a free train ride to a Chicago Cubs game. The station announced that a train would depart from a particular station at a specific time, and anyone who arrived at the station would be allowed to board for free. The announcement caused a massive turnout, with thousands of people converging on the station. When the train arrived, there was a stampede to get on board, resulting in a riot that left several people injured. 6. A juvenile bank heist ends poorly. Back in 1963, a teenage boy of 14 years who resided in Milford, Connecticut, walked into a bank and handed a note to the teller demanding money, which the teller complied with, giving him $600. However, the boy had a change of heart and decided to return the money before leaving the bank. Unfortunately, by then, it was already too late. The authorities caught up with him, and he was subsequently sent to a juvenile detention center in New Haven.